Hello BookTube, Emmy Walker here to do my April TBR. Now, I had a little bit of trouble nailing down books this month, so I pretty much just went to my bookshelf of older books that I hadn't even purchased within the last year, and decided to pick at least 3 of them off that shelf because that is getting really out of hand. I need to finish the books I've had for over a year now. And the other ones I purchased more recently, but those ones I'm more eager to get to, so I just couldn't put those off. We'll start with Washington Irving's The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. We all know the story, The Legend of the Headless Horseman, but what I didn't know was it's actually supposed to be a comic story, so that's going to be an interesting take on it, I guess. We've all seen the movies, and those of us who haven't at least have heard the basic idea of the story, and there is the new show out as well, but I've never read the short story itself. Now, this book contains a bunch of other short stories as well. I think Rip Van Winkle and maybe a bunch of others I'd never even heard of, so I might get into those as well, but I definitely want to read The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Next up is Alana, the First Adventure by Tamara Pierce, and this is about a girl who trades places with her twin brother, Tom, and she goes off to become a knight while her brother goes off to learn magic, and that's their adventures. I think it just follows Alana, though. I don't think it really mentions Tom. I'm not 100% sure. But I do know it is the first of 4 in the Song of the Lioness series. Then we have The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. It's a comedic sci-fi novel involving Arthur Dent, who is saved from the planet Earth moments before it's destroyed in order to make way for an intergalactic highway. He's saved by the alien Ford Prefect, and the story itself is about them going on their way through space, learning the answers to some meaningless, in my opinion, questions. Evidently, it is cross-dressing month because I've also chosen Eon by Alison Goodman, and it involves a girl, Iona, who is impersonating a man in order to study dragon magic, which is forbidden for women to learn. In this story, it's getting to the point where her secret might be revealed, so she has to work hard to save not only herself but also her magic. Next up we have Hyperbole and a Half by Ali Brosh, and these are funny stories of things that happened to the author herself, and just the back cover itself made me really laugh, so I know I'm going to enjoy this one. Not to mention the fact that just before filming this, my husband was reading it and he was laughing, and he doesn't ever read books. That's a miracle. Then we have Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. Just a quick recap because I went over this last month. The Red Bloods are little more than servants, and the Silver Bloods have special abilities, but it turns out that a Red Blood may have a special ability. And finally, we have the book that I am currently reading, which is Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. And another quick recap, because I did go over this one last month, that Dorothy returns to Oz, reclaims power, abuses that power, and so she must be taken down, and is done so by our main character, whose name has slipped my mind at this very moment, and I'm trying to remember, but I can't remember, and now I have to go back in here. Amy! That's her name, Amy. Whatever. Amy. But yeah, there it is. And I forgot that I'll be reading Bound by Duty by Stormy Smith for the Goodreads group Read with Ben. It's a pretty cool cover. I don't know if you can tell that she has these purple eyes. It's a really cool book. I've only really read like the prologue and like the first half of a chapter, but it seems to be pretty interesting so far. But that's what the Read with Ben Goodreads group, if anybody else wants to join in. So that's all I have for my April TBR. I was feeling a little hesitant at first, but now that I've recorded them and have set them pretty much in stone, I'm feeling a lot better about them now. I also have a surprise unboxing. I'm pretty sure I know what this is, but just in case, we'll pretend like I don't. So here we are. And I'm always afraid I'm going to damage the book. I think I'm safely away from it. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, oh, and I was right. Okay, so this was from a Goodreads giveaway. I don't know if you can see that. The Forbidden Library by Django Wexler. So there's that. It's a pretty neat cover. And I don't know when I'm going to get to this, but thank you, Goodreads, and author Django Wexler. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment down below, and thanks for watching. See you later, BookTube! gentleman, which is which involves why do I keep doing that? My dog thinks I'm nuts. Stories. Just a quick recap because I went over this last month. Red Bloods.